Hey guys, today's Wednesday, September 2nd, and here's my little bear saying hello. Our agenda for today are we go over our expectations, we're checking in. This was for live interaction, Fist to 5, reviewing yesterday's lesson, and then learning about absolute and relative location, and then talk about a Mercator projection map. So here are expectations for the live interaction. Your mic is on mute, keeping your camera on. Using the chat box for questions, what's learned here leaves here, and then everyone will contribute to today's learning. So this is something we did with the live interaction about how much energy do you have, how is your mood, and then we're answering 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So how did yesterday's assignment go when we did physical, geography, and maps? If you have any questions, so if you miss my live interactions, I recommend you get on the next day. If you have questions that you're like, I need more explanation and how to do it, then I can show you that way, and we can share screens, and it'll be much smoother. So think about it. This is a map we normally see, and it is not a true representation of all the sizes of continents and the countries. And this is because it's difficult to show a two-dimensional representation of a sphere. So I don't know if you notice while you're looking at this map, you see the continents, but then you don't see the continent of Antarctica here at the bottom. And that's because it's at the bottom, but we're not looking at a sphere. So this version of the world map is the most commonly recognized map in the world. It is the Mercator projection map. So how do you think that has shared people's perspectives about the world, about a two-dimensional versus a sphere? Why is it important to know that it is not a true representation of the Earth? Just something for you to think about. So today's assignments on your own, you're going to open up the absolute and relative Google Slides assignment. Make sure you read through each slide carefully, read the information, watch the videos, and complete the activities. And then you'll submit when finished. I'm going to show you that in Schoology. So make sure you go to our Wednesday folder, clicking on absolute and relative location, and it'll bring up this link. You click on the link, and this will pop up. So make sure you read the directions, please. Look through each slide, read the information, and watch the videos. If you have a star, make sure you complete it because that's part of the activity. The whole thing's an activity, but the stars are very important to answer. So on this slide, you're going to watch a video. Make sure you read the text. If you have like a notebook or a composition notebook that your parents bought you for school, now's the time to start taking notes about social studies, because sometimes you're like, oh, I need to go back and look at something, or oh, what did this mean? And then you're trying to find it on Schoology, and then you're like, what folder was it? What day of the week was that? It's easier if you take notes. That way you have it organized and you're like, oh, okay, here it is. And then if you need to highlight hemispheres, highlight latitude and longitude, because you do need to know these definitions. You're going to hear them all the time, the whole school year. And so if you don't know them, you're going to be like, I have no idea what we're doing, and you're going to be a little lost. So we have an absolute location video. You're going to watch that. Now, need more help finding absolute location? Try these. So make sure you complete the 3 links. You're watching the video, you're reading this, so you're going to click on this link and you're going to read that, and then you're going to play a game, and you click on the link as well. That's about absolute location. Then it's your turn. You're going to drag and drop the X's on the correct location. So you're going to take this red X, click it, and you're going to drag it to where it's 50 degrees north, 60 degrees east. And then same thing for the second one, at 10 degrees south, 40 degrees west. Hopefully you know where you are in this map. And I even included north, east, south, and west, so you know which way to go. And then you're going to move on to relative location. You're going to watch the video, read this, click this link, read it, play this game, and then that's to help you with relative location. So make sure you're taking notes on absolute and relative location, because that's very important. Then it's your turn. You're answering the questions using relative location. That's the key vocabulary word. And it tells you to type directly into the pink highlight spaces below. So Asia is blank of Europe. I'm looking for one word. That's all we're looking for. Right here, fill in the blanks with one of the cardinal directions. If you're like, I don't even know what cardinal means, then you need to go back and look at that because that is very important. And actually, we're going to make this capitalize. One cardinal direction. Same thing for these three. And then the same thing, which ocean is north of Africa, east of North America, and then Europe. You should know where these continents are. If you don't, this map tells you which ones are the continents. And the way we learn these in school, we learn about North America first, then we move to South America. Then we cross the Atlantic Ocean to Europe, and we learn different regions in Asia because it's not just Asia, it's like different regions. And then we move to Africa, different regions, Australia, and then we don't cover Antarctica, but that is a continent. So it's North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. Then you're going to go to this slide that says 7 continents and 5 oceans. Make sure you read this. The only way to do this is to memorize. So you're just remembering where they are. And if you stick to the order I'm telling you, it'll be easy. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. And then you'll be able to remember that. And then you have the 3 links here. Play this game, watch this video. In this blank map, you are to drag and drop the names of the continents and the oceans below. So you're going to click one, you drag it where you think it goes, and you release it there. Then you move on to the next one, and so on and so forth. That's your drag and drop assignment there. Great job. So make sure you've completed slide 5 of the absolute location, the drag and drop with the X's. Slide 7 that has the relative location questions. And slide 9, continents and oceans, drag and drop. And then like the Looney Tunes, that's all, folks.